right?
Yeah, just prepare.
But we need to be in a Zoom meeting, you and I, right?
Yeah, we are.
I'm not in Zoom with you.
Do meeting ID.
You have to send me the meeting ID. Or tell me the number.
I'll tell you the number. 825. Here we go. Good copy invitation. I can send it to you.
825.
5049 1447.
Oh, it says not valid. Tell me again.
Really? 825 5049 4147. It was the one I scheduled.
Oh yeah. Password?
Yeah, that is the question.
It should be at the top, right underneath the number.
No, I've got the number there. It says encrypted. Where's here? It's so complicated suddenly.
Yeah.
It's because I scheduled this one. It's because I scheduled this one. It's confusing to me.
Can you send me a link?
Yeah, copy invitation. Here's a link. Oh, here we go. Got it. Password 094212. And I'm emailing this to you.
Okay.
So it was actually all you had to do is copy link and it comes up.
It says you'll let me in.
Right, so my Zoom screens they just keep dropping off.
I think.
I can't.
Just relax. It's fine if we're a few minutes late.
Yeah, but I can't like see the main menu of Zoom. It's not. Back to meeting. When I click that, it doesn't go.
How did we do it before?
It was like a new meeting. I can see myself on the screen, but I can't.
For me, it says, "Please wait. The meeting host will let you in soon." So, do you see something pop up to let me in?
No, but I'm not that like. I think. Let me stop sharing because I think that's what's. Oh, okay. Wait. End meeting. I'm gonna do it again. No. Okay, participants. Here we go. Got you. Right.
Yay!
Oh, right, we're a few minutes away. So,
Okay,
now I do share screen.
Okay, let me just go to the toilet before we start.
And hang up on this then.
Oh yeah, hang up the WhatsApp.
Right, share. People are in.
Are they in?
Yeah. I don't know if they're watching those. I guess it's live, yeah.
Let me ask Fida if she can see. We should play some 90s music. We don't want to give anything away for the music round.
Yeah, no. We should do though. I'm just posting for everyone.
How bizarre. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. You're making me crazy. Every time I look around. Every time I look around. I see your face. Every time I look around, every time I look around, see your face.
Okay, so Julia,
Yes.
I'll just delete it. Okay, here we go. I can delete the other one.
Okay, nice. We're all set.
I think, yeah.
I'll ask Fida if she can see it.
They might be able to hear us as well.
And please don't.
I think that's the idea. They can hear us.
Every Thursday, Julia, I want nothing to do with that. I'm pandemic.
Hey, Fida, Adrian.
Okay, so Julia.
Okay, it's coming up. I gotta delete it. Okay, here we go. I can delete the other one.
We're all set.
I've got to mute this.
Every time.
Right. Hello, everyone. If you can hear us, thanks for
I
coming.
see
We're just
you.
going to be in London. We got the clapping at 8
Yeah, please, we don't want
o'clock, which is
way of
in
clapping.
1 minute. So bear with us.
Fida?
Okay, so I think.
Okay, I'm just gonna like keep my eye on my phone in case people are having difficulties.
So, yeah,
But please do clap for the NHS, those of you who are in London.
and they can see us. I'm just going to make your screen bigger.
Natasha says she keeps
Here we
doing.
go. We're clapping, everyone.
Woo! Ollie, go to your window. They can't hear you from there.
Go to the window. Yeah.
Hey, Fida. Hey, Adrian. If anybody's watching, please do. Wait, I'm trying to find it on my screen.
Comment, like.
Yeah, please do comment on the live, the YouTube live. 6 people are watching. Amazing.
We have 6 people, yeah.
Yes. Okay, yeah. If there. Wait, I need to mute my YouTube. Okay, yeah. So yeah, please do comment, and so we can see that you've made it. And we're just gonna chat shit for a little while because I think people are figuring it out and arriving.
We're clapping in London still.
Here. Fida and Adrian are here. I don't know who else has arrived. Greg! Hey, Greg!
Natasha.
Greg in San Francisco. Big up, Greg.
Hi, Greg.
And yes, I can see the comments, Natasha.
So there's a slight delay. There's about, what do we think, a 15-second or so delay?
Yeah, something like that.
So just, we see the comments come up, but what the plan is going to be with the quiz is that you just need a pen and a paper at home. Write down your answers.
You guys just do it at home and then send me your scores. Maybe post them on the live chat or send them by WhatsApp if you're, to one of us. And we do have a prize. I don't know if I should announce it yet because I don't think everyone's here, but there will be a prize that will be mailed to the winner. Oh, Janice and Moses. Hey, cats. I hope my cats will make an appearance at some point. They're kind of circling around me looking bemused. But yes, there will be a prize. Rowena. Hey, Rowena is tuning in from London.
Hi, Rowena.
Rowena.
Hi. My dog is barking from the clapping. It's okay.
Einstein is such an NHS supporter.
He is.
Even before it was fashionable, he's so big on the national service.
It's okay, boy. Right. So.
Also, we are asking people to donate. if you can, and you can ask me for the link, or maybe we can post it at the end in the live comments. We'll figure it out. But if you can donate at the price of a pint or a couple pints or anything. Oh, Jiva and Rebecca.
Hi, Jiva.
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah, so there's a few COVID related fundraisers that that people can donate to. So
we will post those up in the comments.
Yeah, we'll post those
and
up.
then you can go to the links there, straight to the websites. Yeah, we'll be promoting.
Yeah. What are you drinking, Ollie? Are you having a pint?
I got some mezcal here. So
Oh, nice. I'm mezcal. From
I don't have a pint with me, actually. I need to go and pour
Maybe
myself.
we could have a shot of mezcal together.
Yeah, we need to do that. So let me go and grab my glass.
Oh, Becca says, please make yourselves bigger. That Ollie's the tech wizard behind all of this. Let me get a shot glass for the mezcal.
So I've made the video on the screen bigger. It's going to come up in a sec.
Okay. Well, we might do this on Zoom next time so people can participate more, but we just thought we'd start out like this.
Yeah, this is a first time quizzing for us. But we've had a lot of fun. Okay. Are we going to cheers?
Hold on.
Across the continent.
Yeah, I ordered a bottle of mezcal from urbandrinks.de.
Urbandrinks.de.
Yeah, I didn't, I'm trying to not support Amazon in these times and make Jeff Bezos any richer. So
he's very rich now.
This is a local drink service here in Berlin, urbandrinks.de.
We're not sponsored by them or promoting them.
No, we're not. But yeah, we're in favor of local alternatives.
Yeah.
Pandemic's gonna take her a shot of mezcal out of a crystal goblet.
And Ollie's gonna.
Oh, Mom and Dad! Hey, Mom and Dad.
Hi. Hi, Dennis and Carol. I'm taking my mezcal shot out of an enamel tin cup. Very depression. Very depression era.
Oh, it's very on brand for you, Ollie.
Well, I've got my depression era hat as well. We're going in.
Cheers.
Yeah. Cheers. Clink.
Clink. And then I'm also drinking a Camparino.
Very nice.
Which is a Campari and soda that comes in a little bottle. So it combines my love for Campari and my love for small bottles of things.
That sounds delicious.
It is. It is.
So we are 6 minutes past. So we go into it's probably 6 minutes and 30 seconds for them.
Yeah. So should we start the quiz? Let me just see if anyone. I know my friend Adil was going to tune in.
Cheers, Greg. Cheers, everyone. Cheers, Julian.
Oh, Qua!
Oh my goodness, that mezcal. I haven't eaten. I've just been eating.
That was really hot.
I've just been eating.
Let me just ask tuning in because I knew he was planning to.
Okay.
And then we'll get started. Yeah, we're not in a rush. I mean, except for Dennis, who's busy saving the world, finding a vaccine. Thanks, Dad. But the rest of us, I think, have no rush.
I wonder, do they see us only when we talk, or can they see us at the same time?
I think it's like Zoom, where it changes depending on who's talking.
Yeah. I wonder if there's
you can maybe set it so they can see both of us. I don't know how this works.
See if I can do that.
Okay.
Oops.
Woo!
Sorry, everyone. Don't. Okay.
Rebecca says, how do we make you big? You're tiny in the corner of the screen.
Yeah, I tried to make her big just a second ago. Let me try again. Oh, here we go. This is where we're both on now.
Okay, yeah, I still see it as tiny, but there is a delay.
Oh. Yeah. I think that might be what we have to work with.
Yeah.
I'm afraid. We'll figure it out for next time. But
Can you not like expand that window? I don't know.
You can't. It doesn't give you a cursor. Like, so you can just move this around.
Julian says, "Can you actually hear me?" No, Julian.
It's the magic of commenting on YouTube.
We can hear, Julian, we can hear you in the kombucha universe, where we can all communicate at all times through the power of fermentation.
Power of fermentation.
The power of fermentation. Yes, it is strong.
You could feel free to call in, I guess.
Yeah.
I could, yeah, Julia or myself. Although we're watching it on our, if I go and get my iPad, then I can have another device. But maybe should we start moving the quiz along?
Yes, let's do it. You guys.
So hello everyone, and welcome to the 90s Extravaganza pub quiz. Turn on your modems, plug in your dial-up. Presented by the lovely Pandemic.
Hey.
And myself, Ollie. Right, on to the first question.
Should we just read them alternating, Ollie?
Yeah.
Okay, can I do the first one?
Yeah, sure. Okay. Oh. There we go. It's a click. It's okay. It's not a.
Question 90s sports round. Question 1. Which 90s football star wrote in his memoirs, Glorious, My World, Football and Me? There it is, raised above my head. I looked at the crowd, I looked at Lineker, and I couldn't hold it back. At that moment, I just wanted to be left alone. My bottom lip was like a helicopter pad. I was devastated.
That was well, very lovely read.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Sounded just like the person in question, I guess.
Yes. Jiva, don't comment in the Jiva's comment.
Yeah.
Oh, no, keep it to
There's
yourself.
no commenting in the YouTube because people can see it, and no Googling either.
No Googling, no commenting.
It's all just what's up here in your head. This is harking back to the brains.
Why is the picture only in the top corner? We need, Ollie, is there no way we can expand ourselves? Dennis, stop commenting. Ollie, you need to expand our persons. No way.
I don't know how.
Okay. Okay, sorry guys, you're just gonna have to live with tiny versions of us this time. We'll be bigger next time.
I mean, they're a little bit. They're kind of like a, I don't know, tenth of the whole screen. Okay, let's move on to question 2 then, yeah?
Yeah. And
maybe I'll figure it out. So question 2. Name all the cities that hosted the Summer Olympics in the years 1990 to 2000. And bonus points if you can name all the Winter Olympic host cities.
Oh, the Winter Olympics is tricky. Summer Olympics, yeah,
it's actually not as many as you think in that decade. Yeah, I don't want to give any clues, but if you know when the first Olympics in the summer happened in the 90s, then maybe you can follow one
everybody is just commenting on how small we are. I've always wanted to be a mini version of myself.
You got to go more into your screen though, Julia, into your camera. You got to be in the center.
I've got to be right here.
Yeah.
Take up the whole screen.
Yeah, because we don't want to just see your shoulder.
But I want people to see my whole outfit.
Let me work out how we can make it bigger. If I do escape, I think. Yeah.
Let's keep.
I can do. Let's do one at a time, maybe.
My dad's probably in there in San Diego, just being like, "Oh, what a cock up."
We're trying.
Total cock up. Oh, they've made a right cock.
Okay, how about that? That's bigger, isn't it? It will come in 30 seconds time. Here we go. I'm watching myself do it. It's going to happen. We can move on to question 2 though while we're doing this.
Yes.
3. Well, actually, have everyone gone through all those Olympic cities and all those winter cities?
Oh, 17 watching. Nice.
Hi, 17 people.
Hi, 17. Hey, all you anonymous people. Comment on the live.
I think we're slightly bigger, the screen.
Sure.
I think we are, slightly. Okay, I'm going on to question 3. Are you ready, Julia?
Yeah, that's my read. Go. Which American sprinter won 4 gold medals and became the first man to win both the 200-meter and the 400-meter dash?
Yeah, I remember this happening.
Ooh!
I was a very young boy, but I remember.
Fiona says still hot, even though I'm tiny.
I saw still hot.
Yes.
19 people. Look at this.
Oh my God. We're taking over the world.
We're going to go viral.
We're going viral, finally.
Who else have we got in the house? I hope everyone,
Natasha, shut up. You're not. Oh God, typical.
Yeah.
Oh, Greg says, why is this about sports? This is only the sports round, Greg.
It's not the whole quiz about sports. We have multiple rounds.
Yeah, there's only 5 sports questions, so this is going to be over soon.
It's not that painful though. Okay. After myself, I think I'm on. Is it me?
Yeah. Yes.
Which sports player, nicknamed the Great One, was famed for his number 99 jersey? It was the only number within his sport ever to be permanently retired. I'll say that again. Which sports player, nicknamed the Great One, was famed for his number 99 jersey? It was the only number within his sport to ever be permanently retired. Yeah, I think...
Hey, Lewis, Speedo's friend. Life is a sport, says my dad. Oh, ever the philosopher.
Life is a game.
Life is a game. Greg says, is there a drag queen round? I mean, there's going to be a round where you can ask Danik to do any kind of acrobatic move and she will try. So that's the drag queen round.
We could do a drag queen round, or we could do the next quiz. We can have some ideas.
Ollie, you need to be in drag the next quiz.
I'm liking my attire at the moment. I don't have much.
Who's on your T-shirt?
This is Stanley Kubrick. This is from the BFI show.
Oh, did you go to that exhibition? I never made it.
I did go to the exhibition. This is actually from the BFI Centre. I didn't buy it from the museum gift shop.
Okay.
Is that the Design Museum in London?
Yeah, I remember when it was on, but I never made it.
Well, my reason for wearing this for the 90s is that his last film was made in the 90s, which was Eyes Wide Shut.
Oh, yeah, classic.
Yeah, I think it was 1999, right at the end. Okay, are you ready for the next one?
5.
Question 5. I can't actually see the question numbers at the top because the screen's blocking it.
Oh, Kwa says switch to gallery, then we can see you both. Can you switch to gallery, Ollie?
Yeah. Oh. Sorry. So that's gallery, but you can't get it bigger though. Gallery is tiny.
Okay, I don't want to go any smaller.
Yeah, I don't know if that's... I think, okay, we'll do gallery because they can see us both, but
okay,
how we get it bigger, I'm not sure.
Okay, so
I'm gonna try...
question 5.
Okay.
Who was the first person to spin 900 degrees on a skateboard? Jiva says, I know this one. Congrats, Jiva.
This was one of my ones.
It's like we're watching the new Holly and Phil. Who's Holly and Phil?
Holly and Phil are off the morning show on ITV. Phil Schofield and Holly Willoughby. Who said that?
Garcia. Who is that? Who's Garcia?
Johnny next door.
Oh, okay.
Cheers,
okay.
Johnny. That's funny. Shout out to Johnny.
Hey, Johnny.
Bang on the wall if you can hear us. They're fake walls.
Oh yeah, Jiva says it was Julia. I actually remember I don't know if this was in the 90s or the early 2000s, but I think I was trying so desperately not to be a poser that I lied to one of my friends and told them that I knew how to do a kickflip.
A kickflip?
Yeah, which I obviously didn't know how to do.
Kickflip.
A kickflip.
Yeah.
And then I spent the next like several years just trying to avoid having to do it in front of them and being exposed.
I think the best I could do was an ollie. A kickflip was a bit difficult because you had to make the whole thing spin.
Yeah. I was never really a skater. I could like cruise on a longboard, but that was about it.
I did see, I won't say actually, without giving away the answer.
Okay.
Okay, so on to the next one.
Next one, done with sports.
This is the 90s film and TV round. Question 1. What is the surname of the family Will Smith lives with in Bel Air? What is the surname of the family Will Smith lives with in Bel Air? And it's bonus points for Jeffrey's surname. You know who Jeffrey is? I remember watching this show every day coming back after school.
You can ask Jiva, you can ask me to do a kickflip in the acrobatics round, and I will try.
There is a moment in this quiz.
I will try to kickflip my cat scratch pad. I've taken that. I will be trying to perform that later. In my thigh-high boots.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, question 2.
Question 2.
Until you take it. In Friends, how many sisters does Joey Tribbiani have? In Friends, how many sisters does Joey Tribbiani have?
I mean, it's kind of guess, isn't it?
Well, you said
really
you'd know.
big Friends fan.
I'm like Friends aficionado. Like I've seen the odd episode, but some of my neighbors who live in Reading, and they all live in the same building, so they have a running joke of referring to themselves as the cast of Friends, and they unanimously decided that of any Friends character, I would be Chandler's dad.
He was a drag.
He was a drag queen, yeah. So I was happy about that.
What was his name?
I don't know. This would have been a good question.
And they were 3 boys and 3 girls then living in a flat.
No. They're just friends who basically one of my friends became friends with the landlord, or not friends, but just had an inn. And so anytime one of the flats in this building became open, they just moved another friend in. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Another question?
Yes.
My turn. In Jurassic Park, what exactly was referred to as a clever girl? In Jurassic Park, what exactly was referred to as a clever girl?
God, we're really making the most with these double reads of questions. Just trying to maximize our screen time.
I kind of feel that's what you need to do in a pub quiz because mostly people can't hear. There's drinks being bought. You know, people walking around.
Especially being so tiny, we really have to project.
We do. I mean, people can see the questions as well. So it's in case I'm reading them twice in case, you know, you've got slow broadband or slow internet dial-up. You know, you're using something where you get a lot of static and fuzzy. So you need a narrator. You need
a double read for sure.
You need a double read.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to do a third read. In Jurassic Park, what exactly was referred to as a clever girl? And we wanted the exact thing. We don't want to get a general idea of things.
No blanket categories here. The exact.
I mean, we all kind of know what lived in Jurassic Park, but we want definition.
Yeah. Specifics.
Specifics, yeah.
Claus says, when do we do
even want Latin? Bit of Latin.
In good time.
Yeah.
I'm really content with this Camparino. I'm loving it.
Well, people want shots. When do we do the shots?
Maybe after this round we'll do a shot.
Then maybe it's time for a shot. Right, let's go on to question 4.
Question 4. Okay. In which 90s romantic comedy does Edward drive a silver Lotus because Ferrari and Porsche did not want to be associated with the subject matter? Reading again.
Read it again.
In which 90s romantic comedy does Edward drive a silver Lotus because Ferrari and Porsche did not want to be associated with the subject matter?
You got to rack your brains for this one.
So Ferrari's Italian, Porsche's German. Where's Lotus from? Is it English?
Okay, yeah, it's British.
British.
Yeah,
It
is. I don't know if it is anymore. I think it's Russian now.
Is it?
I think a Russian oligarch bought it. Yeah, I think so. Could be wrong. Could be somebody else. Yeah, this question's you've got to know your films and your romantic comedies. How's everyone finding this one?
English. Yeah, there's a delay. So Norfolk, says Garcia. Norfolk.
Yeah. Can we? Somebody's asking. We can make the screens big. The questions smaller and the screens bigger. But
I think maybe when we take a break between rounds.
Yeah, let me look into that.
If then minus the PowerPoint, then maybe we can become bigger.
I mean, I could do it on my just desktop rather than have it fill the whole screen.
Yeah.
All right, question 5. Which boozy 90s TV character injected herself and her best friend with the substance Paralox in order to make her face paralyzed? Which boozy 90s TV character injected herself and her best friend with the substance Paralox in order to make her face paralyzed?
Yeah, I hope these questions are. Jiva says this is easy. I hope it's not too easy, but I feel like I'm still. Rowena also says yeah, but I don't know if they're being sarcastic. Because I don't. Some of my friends will remember the legendary Swedish pub quiz that I did, and it was on the night of Brexit.
Yeah.
Because we planned a midsummer party for the same night after Brexit happening, not imagining that Brexit would actually happen. So this kind of like festive Swedish midsummer party turned into a funeral parade. But Nini and I had prepared this Swedish pub quiz, but we made the questions so difficult just because we were fascinated so much in all these aspects of Swedish culture, and it was a disaster.
Yeah.
So this is a big learning curve for me in the quiz field, trying to make them more accessible.
We've done a good spectrum of accessible questions, I think.
I think so. Jiva says this is the perfect quiz, Jiva.
Oh, thanks, Jiva.
Thanks, Jiva.
So I'm just checking Zoom whether I can make the screens bigger. I don't know why oh no, that's the back to meeting bit.
I feel like there's something fitting though about us like being
tiny
in these like tiny boxes all alone during this time. You know, it's
show chats.
Take it as performance art, you know, take it as this kind of
we're all working it out together as we go along. This new Zoom normal. We can zoom in.
Peter and Adrian agree.
Zooming in. Oh, here we go. What's going on here? Are you still there?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I can't actually see myself because if I could do this whole like mime in a little box thing, but I don't know how this is.
Yeah. Right. So let's move on. I'm going to put the. Is this better for people that it's like this? Do you think?
Is this better?
Add profile picture. Hide self view. All right. Let's move on.
Jiva says, I like that you have bullet points on the questions. We thought bullet points were very 90s.
Thank you. Yeah. Bullet points.
We actually did talk about this. We did discuss it.
It was my use of PowerPoint after maybe 15 years of non-use. And, just trying to figure things out as I go along. So I left them in there.
Nice.
Right. Question 6. No, it's not question 6. It's a new round. 90s war and conflict round.
War and conflict.
Question 1.
The peaceful separation of which two countries in 1993 was known as the Velvet Divorce? The peaceful separation of which two countries in 1993 was known as the Velvet Divorce?
Yeah, and you can notice now that the bullet points have come out. We've just gone for sort of punk looking.
We felt no bullet points in War and Conflict. It was,
Well, this is very in, yeah.
just straight to the punch.
It's slogans, isn't it? War and Conflict. Statements. Okay. Question 2. Why we don't have a question 2? It's blank.
Oh.
That would be something I've copied and pasted by accident.
But okay, well, we'll see. You know what that be?
I'm sure it's somewhere. It's going to be somewhere.
We'll figure it out.
Question 3. In which formerly besieged city would you find the ICAR canned beef monument? It satirizes the shortcomings of humanitarian relief efforts during the longest airlift in history. So which formerly besieged city would you find the ICAR canned beef monument? Satirizes the shortcomings of humanitarian relief efforts during the longest airlift in history.
Yeah, I didn't actually know this.
I didn't know this either. I had a vague, familiar thing about being, I think I saw a documentary somewhere about a canned beef monument.
Do you have any canned beef in your larder in these trying times?
I ate pate last night. That's as close as it gets to canned beef. I have no Spam. I have just Heinz tomato soup and vegetable soup. Which was bought in the panic buying, but has not been consumed.
Yeah, I got a lot of canned goods. I need to restock my baked bean.
Turns out you don't need them.
Baked bean supply.
Yeah. Okay. I think we should move on to question 4.
Greg says adding that to my next visit. Greg, I hope we can get together someday.
Well, next visit to the supermarket. Question 4.
Greg has cat food. Me too, but I'm running out of litter.
Don't eat cat food.
Okay, question 4. Which of these 4 facts about Saddam Hussein is a lie? So this is like 3 truths and a lie. 1, he received the key to the city of Detroit. 2, he penned a best-selling romance novel. 3, he commissioned a Quran written in his own blood. 4, he was once a guest of Donald Trump at Mar-a-Lago. So which one of these 4 facts about Saddam is a lie?
It is tough.
It is.
Yeah. Don't want to say any more, really.
I don't either. We needed to bite my tongue.
Yeah, we do need to bite our tongue.
We do. Tread lightly, Ollie. Tread lightly.
Yeah. Where were you? Do you remember when Saddam was captured and
when he was captured? I don't
remember the photograph of the big ice lollipop thing in his tongue that they're checking his throat and things.
I don't. I mean, what year was that? Because I mean, I remember very vividly the invasion.
I think it was 2003. I think it's 2003.
2003 was the invasion, but I don't know. Was he captured in the same year?
He was on the run for a long time.
I think
because I left school 2004, but I remember being on a ski trip with some friends, and it happened then, and that must have been 2003 or maybe 4. So it was around then. It wasn't 2001.
But the invasion was 2003. The invasion of Afghanistan was 2001.
Yeah. Oh no, so maybe it must have been much later. It must have been after I left school then.
We really need to get our Saddam fact. I mean, this is 2000s though. We're not there yet.
We could do a whole quiz on Saddam.
We're thinking 90s Saddam, you know?
Very 90s.
Still in power, autonomy in the Carter. That's the Saddam.
Oil money swashing around.
Next question.
All right. The 1999 Kargil War was fought along the line of control between which 2 countries? The 1999 Kargil War was fought along the line of control between which 2 countries?
I bet Adil's getting all of these.
He knows.
He knows. He's up on his news.
We can't see who's actually watching, can we? We just see numbers.
We just see numbers. 18. Oh, we lost one.
Yeah. Well, one comes in and out. Don't know who
Should
it is.
I announce the prize?
Huh? You want to announce the prize? Maybe after this
Round.
Oh, this round we got a break, I think, coming up.
I'll announce the prize.
Yeah. Okay. Gonna go on to question 6.
Which, yeah, I mean, there was no question 2. So this is question 2. Right?
This is question 2. Sorry, you're right. Okay. So we will call it question 6 because next time we come to the answers.
We'll call it question, yeah.
Okay, anyway. We'll call it question 2. So if you guys can remember, look on your answer sheets and write this into
question 2, just to keep everything simple.
If you left a blank. If you didn't, then write it as 2/6.
Yeah.
And remember.
Yeah, 2/6.
Yeah.
Following the breakup of the USSR in 1991, 15 countries were formed. 15 new countries were formed. Name 7 of them.
This is a good question.
Yeah,
I was going through it.
Because they're very everybody can confer, like, oh, was this, well, US was this,
Yeah.
And you have some room for error. So you don't need to know every single one, but you can know, if you know 7 of them, it's enough.
Are we giving them a point for each one? What are we doing?
I think 1 point. No, you have to have all 7. You have to have 7.
For 1 point?
Yeah.
Okay, it's going to be tough. You get a half a point if you get the majority of them right, we'll say.
I feel like it's all or nothing, Ollie. I'm feeling really dictatorial on this.
We are setting the bar high for this IQ level of quizzing.
Yeah, but it's 15.
More in the chaser,
people don't need to know.
Yeah. I think I can easily name 4 of them. Maybe get to 6. Okay, I'm going on to the break time. Grab your drink and ask Pandemic a question, aka.
Yeah. No, Ollie, don't talk to me about Julia right now.
Sorry, Pandemic.
I would like to announce.
I'm sorry, but Pam.
Yes.
I've called you Pam in the break.
Pam.
Yeah.
Pam. No, it's Pam, not Pam.
I know. It's my
M for Michael.
Fat fingers. They pressed the wrong N instead of M.
So, are you leaving?
I'm going to the loo.
Oh, you're going to the loo. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, all alone. Let me announce the prize for the quiz, which is a portable bidet, which I will mail to you if you're not in Berlin, or maybe drop off with social distancing measures if you are somebody doing this quiz in Berlin. It's a really great bum cleaning apparatus. It's basically a water bottle with a little nozzle on the end. And I've heard from people who have never used a bidet before that they've cut down their toilet paper usage to actually 7 sheets for 1 poo. So in this time when toilet paper is scarce, I think we should all really be reconsidering our toilet paper usage. Oh, the camera's here. Which, as Dennis always says, toilet paper is one of the greatest myths of Western civilization. So this is the prize, and I haven't decided if I'm going to give it yet to the person who wins the trivia, or the person who writes the best poem about me in the YouTube comments, or the person who has the kookiest request for, the most creative request of question, or what I should do. So yeah, this is hanging in the balance. And yes, people do really recommend it. Ollie's still not here. So yes, ask Pandemic a question. Ask me anything. Nothing too crazy. My parents are watching. So something, what's your favorite flavor of ice cream? Something, creative but subtle. And is it portable? It is a portable bidet, yes. It is brilliant. It's called a happy po in German, which means happy bum. Ollie.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like I have no partner. Sometimes I feel like my only friend
We sing
is
some.
the city I live in, the city of angels.
Only as I've been
Yeah,
together.
together we cry.
And
I don't want to feel like I did that day. Take me to the is it Garcia says unused. Yes, it is an unused happy po. Dennis says, is it a Toto? I mean, Dennis does not need this. He has a Japanese toilet installed in his home. So, okay. Fida and Adrian. Pam, how do you keep your hair so fab? Regular conditioning. Sometimes I apply coconut oil to the ends before a wash.
Lots of trips to the rainforest.
Sorry?
Lots of trips to the rainforest.
Yeah.
Humidity.
If by the trips to the rainforest, but yeah, mostly just I try not to shampoo every day. I try to shampoo maybe like maximum twice a week because too much shampoo strips the hair of natural oil. So that's kind of my main tactic. Any more questions?
No more questions for now.
There is a delay.
There's a 30-second delay, I think it is.
30 seconds.
So let's finish the break. Let's crack on. Okay, so this round we have the 90s photo round. So we're going to see pictures come up and you got to name the year of each iconic image that you see and the event that it's captured. You get 1 point for each. Okay, let's do it. What is this first one?
Yeah, there's not much we can say here.
Well, it looks like it was shot on a security camera of sorts, or.
Ollie, don't give anything away. I feel like I have, because if I don't talk, it defaults to you, so I have to talk to.
It defaults to me, does it?
Yeah, so I basically have to talk. I have to talk to get any airtime here.
No, but at the moment it looks like it's on you. It's a yellow screen.
Okay. Fiona says, Pam, did you ever consider becoming a singer? No, absolutely not. I did take singing lessons when I was a kid that my mom kindly drove me to in Old Town. Thanks, Mom. I think I sang Part of Your World from The Little Mermaid in a school recital. But no major ambitions to become a singer, no. Okay. I'm more about lip syncing, to be honest.
Like TikTok.
Like TikTok, I need to get it. I really need to get it. TikTok. I don't know what's holding me back. I feel like it would just be such an explosion when I finally get one. That
I haven't sent you. I did Eminem Godzilla challenge.
Please.
Incredible. I look like I'm singing the whole thing.
I don't doubt it.
Of course, it's done in
So yeah, this is question 2.
This is question 2. If you haven't noticed, we've moved on to the next slide.
Sure.
So we can all see that that's a rock and that's space.
Oh, my dad says Peter Pan.
Give you.
I forgot about this. What?
Could be Peter Pan.
No, my dad commented Peter Pan. I was actually Peter Pan, and I think it was the 5th grade performance of my school musical. I really wanted the role of Captain Hook, but I was told I had to be Pan. I always wanted to play the villain.
And you get to wear a wig as well.
Yeah, it just would have been,
And a hook.
Natasha says, "Oh God, Ollie, I must see." Natasha wants your Eminem video.
Okay, I'll send it out to anyone who needs it.
Send it out. We all need it.
It's a good 30-second clip.
This is what the world needs.
I could probably remember it if I have another drink of mezcal.
Oh, you're gonna do it?
I think we can move on to the next slide. Oh.
Oh yeah.
Who's that?
So just a reminder, you need the year and the significance of the event. Just like a, one line describing what's happening. You could describe who is being pictured. For this one, it wouldn't be enough just to describe the names. You need to say what was going on.
It was that they're shaking their hands on.
Yeah.
And what year did that happen?
I'm so bad with years. I think,
I'm fairly good with years.
Really? I think I'm bad with numbers in general. I've always thought I had dyscalculia.
I think I'm better with the 90s years than I am with the 2000 years. I can remember significant things, yeah. But the 2000s kind of blur for about 2 decades. Coming up. Okay. Oh, here's the next one.
Oh yes, iconic.
Who is that in the bottom left? That's not the question though. The question is, what are they doing there?
What's going on? What's happening?
What's happening to this?
Oh God, I remember this very well.
Why were you watching it?
Where was I watching it?
Yeah.
In the World Cup in '98. Sorry, shit.
You can't say that. Well done.
It still doesn't tell you what's happening.
It's 3 points time.
It doesn't tell you what's happening. But
that's a pandemic Easter egg right there. You've got to be on your toes. No rewinding YouTube.
Oh God, live TV. I don't know if I've ever got.
That is live, yeah.
Never been live on YouTube.
This happened live as well.
It did. Another live.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on. So we have this lovely lady.
Classic. Would you?
I was a bit worried about who the guy behind her is. He looks familiar.
Does he? Maybe.
It's not who we all think, is it?
I wouldn't put it past you to know him, Ollie.
Well, no, I mean, but is he a young version of the brother-in-law that goes to Pizza Express?
Oh, I don't.
That's not him, is it? No,
I don't think so. I don't know who these two goons are.
But we want what this event is.
What the event is and the year. What was significant about this? Oops. Would you wear this dress, Ollie? Is this something you would?
Why was she wearing that dress? That's the question. I would wear the necklace. I'd wear the necklace.
You'd wear the necklace. What would you wear the necklace with?
Just a t-shirt.
Okay. Hot. Yeah, I like that. I
might have to have it a bit longer though. It's just about
you're not really a choker kind of guy?
Well, it should be more like a regal, like a king would have.
Okay.
Not a princess.
Oh, no, I definitely I'd wear the whole thing. Yeah.
And the tights. Those are very 90s tights, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. I don't know if I think I'd.
What about the? Is it called? What's the scarf thing called?
Is that that's a train on the dress? It's not a. It's a little kind of.
It's more of like a What would the old like musketeers have hanging down?
A little tail. Yeah, I could rock that.
Yeah, like the Zorro would have around the waist and coming down.
Yeah, no, I'm a fan.
Yeah. It looks like a nice day there, doesn't it? In London.
Natasha says, love that t-shirt choker king necklace combo. Yes.
It would be this t-shirt. It would be with the main man.
It would be with what?
The main man, Stanley.
Oh, Stan.
Well, I'm going to move on to the next picture.
Next photo.
And we won't say, but we need to know what is happening here. Well, what has just happened?
What's happening?
Yeah, what's happening?
What is the year?
What year was it?
You guys know the drill. I love photo rounds. I think they're really fun.
Yeah, they're my favorite.
Yeah.
I mean, music rounds are good as well.
Music's good. It's good when you're actually in the pub and they play the song or they play, yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna the music round is gonna be the last round. So for all of you 90s music aficionados, stick with us.
And we have a wide, sort of varied mix of popular music.
It was it was hard doing it though, because we realized how subjective music is. Because some of the things that I was like, this is so easy. Ollie was
I would have
like,
gone purely rock, Britpop, you know, maybe I was gonna say dance, but...
Don't give anything away. Oh, I forgot I had some grapes here. Handy prop.
I should order some food soon.
I didn't eat either. I was so caught up in...
I've got still my brother's Tijan in the fridge, so I could cook that up. All right, let's move on to the next slide. Ooh, that's gonna hurt.
Ooh, ouch.
I remember this. What year was it? Yeah, take it. I'm trying to think of an ear-related joke, but nothing's coming to me.
Ear. Jiva, give us an ear pun.
We need an ear pun quick.
Jiva and Fida are my two my punniest friends. So I'm keeping an eye on YouTube Live, guys, for a quick retort. Definitely earmark this slide.
Hey, there's one.
Need to come back.
Right. I'm just staring at his... It's gonna sting, isn't it?
Ouch, yeah.
That never grows back. Don't think they grow back.
Ears don't grow back. They're not like
cauliflower.
Greg and I went to Mexico City in January, and we saw in a little aquarium this I think it's a species called an axolotl, and it's a small, like, have you seen them? They have webbed fingers. They look really alien.
Yeah, like really gooey things.
They look like it, and what's unique about them is that they can regrow any part of their body. So I think study them for regeneration and stuff like this, because and I think even maybe the brain and the heart and vital organs, they can regenerate them.
That's amazing.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, humans can do that to an extent as well.
Oh, we got some puns. Jiva says, I can't hear you. Adrian, Fida and Adrian say, I'm ear for it. I've had an earful. Jiva says that fight was the end of an ear.
It was the end of an ear.
Yes, Jiva. I think Jiva gets the bidet for best ear pun. No, Jiva, not sorry, Jiva, not
Here we go.
Remain excited, but that's definitely a big point in your favor.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
I'll leave it on that one.
Yeah.
Right.
But where's the tell pandemic to do anything round?
It comes up after this.
Okay, after this.
Yeah, I think. Yeah. 90s pan epidemics. Question 1.
Which?
You go ahead.
Thanks. Which device, invented in its modern form by Danish health celebrity Lasse Hessel in response to the AIDS epidemic, began to be marketed in Europe in the early 90s and was approved by the FDA in 1993?
You kind of got to know this one.
Juicy.
In some ways.
Which device, invented in its modern form by Danish health celebrity Lasse Hessel in response to the AIDS epidemic, began to be marketed in Europe in the early 90s and was approved by the FDA in 1993?
Lasse Hessel.
Lasse.
How do you say it?
Lasse Hessel. No, I'm not being sweet.
Hessel. Danish health celebrity.
Imitations are much stronger than my Danish. I feel like Danes are more like bleh, like
bleh.
No.
Shout out to all our Danish friends.
Lasse Hessel. I feel like Norway.
I don't think it has as high bits in the middle as like Swedish.
Swedish is very like this. I thought.
Hessel.
Nej, hej.
Hans Christian Andersen, hip hip hooray, ha ha. Hans Christian Andersen, hey, 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 ha. I used to like that film. Do you remember who was the actor in that?
Is that a 90s film?
No, it's a 60s film. It's a film that came on TV one day, and I was just hooked. And it was all about Hans Christian Andersen, and it was a famous actor that played him. But I can't remember. He was also in another film where he became the boss of a corporation and ends up becoming president of the United States. He starts off being a window cleaner. That's it. And he works his way up like the biggest corporation in New York.
Chocolat. Natasha just said chocolat because we were trying. You were there. Remember when we were trying to pronounce chocolate in Copenhagen?
Oh yeah, chocolat.
Chocolat.
It has just a bit in there.
And streets are called something like I can't remember. I want to say kada, but that means it's Dutch. Chocolat.
Chocolat. Okay, let's move on.
Let's move on.
Question 2. The causative agent of mad cow disease is probably a prion. What is a prion? Is it A, a virus, B, a protozoan, C, a very small bacterium, or D, an abnormal protein? Yeah, I think this one's difficult.
I don't know. I don't think I would have gotten it. I'm sure my dad will. This round is definitely very Dennis friendly. Is it prion or prion?
Prion.
IKEA.
IKEA.
I think in Swedish it's IKEA.
The advert guy says IKEA.
Yeah.
I think in America they say IKEA, don't they?
Americans say IKEA. I grew up saying IKEA and Adidas.
I kind of have to say it every time I go past an IKEA in that way. IKEA, the wonderful everyday. Isn't that the quote?
I don't know. I don't know their slogan.
But we're talking about prion.
We're talking about prions.
And the causative agents of the mad
cow. Do you remember mad cow? I remember.
I remember the pictures in the newspapers of all the cows they had to cull in the field.
I think it was upwards of, again, I'm bad with numbers, 40 million or 4 million? Wow. It's definitely something with a 4.
Wow, 4 million maybe.
Yeah.
40 million cows, that would feed more than 60 million people, I reckon. So maybe it wasn't that many. Because one cow can feed like.
But it's probably over the period of about 10 years.
It was that long? All right, let's move on. This is you.
Which type of hantavirus was dubbed the virus without a name after causing an outbreak of pulmonary illnesses in the southern United States in 1993?
Yeah, I did not know this one.
I did, but I grew up in California.
Which is maybe a clue, yeah. Julia grew up in California.
Pandemic also grew up in California.
Pandemic, sorry.
Julia grew up in San Diego, while Pandemic grew up in LA.
Well, that says it all.
Maybe in the valley.
In the valley. Sticky Valley. Question 4. I love this question. I don't know. Which American fast food chain selling the Monster Burger with the slogan, "It's so good, it's scary," was the center of an infamous 1993 E. coli outbreak that infected over 700 people? Wow.
Oh.
So good, it's scary.
So good, it's scary.
Yep, that's an American fast food chain there. American.
It's so good, it's scary. Next, we move on to 5.
Let's do it.
Question 5. In the 1990s, several West African nations were infected by an outbreak of Coro, a psychological disorder in which an individual believes he has a shrinking penis. Koro comes Koro comes from the Malay word for A, mushroom, B, worm, C, turtle, or D, cigar. It's
Koro. It's a scary thing, isn't it?
It is. Well, I was reading a lot about it, and there was a huge outbreak in, I think, 1963 or 1967 in Singapore. That was the biggest outbreak, and I think it lasted about 10 days, and they were seeing 100 people daily come into hospitals complaining that their penis was shrinking. So this is a psychological disorder, but it seems to be a type of mass hysteria affecting men.
Wow.
But I was talking about the other day, I was also reading about in women, you can actually get phantom pregnancy syndrome, where your belly grows, you start lactating, your body basically behaves as if you are pregnant, and you're not.
That's insane. So it's a bit like how your body, if you've lost a leg or limb,
like phantom leg syndrome. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, there's a phantom ghost syndrome.
But what's interesting about the pregnancy one as well is that the rates of it fell dramatically. So I think like in the 50s, the rates of women presenting with this were way less than they are now. I don't know if that relates to less pressure to have kids. But...
Well, would it have been before contraception then? So they probably would have thought they were pregnant today.
Also,
it would just be an expected thing that at some point in young adulthood or younger, you get pregnant. So women would think psychologically that it's going to happen.
Yeah, I guess it was.
At any point and start doing that. Fascinating.
You
see, this is why we love quizzing. We always learn
so much about the 90s.
Okay.
We have a breakdown.
Yeah. Sorry, I think the break is after this. Oh wait.
No, I feel like the break needs to be now.
We can have a break now.
People need a break now.
Okay, I'll leave it on that one then.
So, break, get a beer, go to the toilet.
So in this break, the title card was meant to say, which I think comes up a bit later, that you can ask Pandemic to strike a pose.
Do any kind of acrobatic movement. Again, keep in mind my parents are watching.
It's a tiny screen as well, so
it is a tiny,
barely visible.
Make this full screen for this. I have so much limited space to operate in. But yeah, please send forward some suggestions in the comments.
Greg just said, "Lol, this is the first easy one."
I think that was when we started the pandemic section.
Okay. Yeah, it's a tough section, but it's it's appropriate. Should learn more about pandemics.
Also, if anybody's not on YouTube, you can send me a WhatsApp, which I will also get.
That's true, yeah. But it'll be 30 seconds later you'll start seeing.
Yeah, it is later. So we're just waiting for requests for Pandemic to do something.
Your dad's just apologizing for cramping your style.
I should be stretching.
Well, how are you going to move the camera for it?
Yeah, I'm going to have to...
You're going to incorporate the wall behind you.
Oh, Pam, can you whip your hair back and forth? Yes.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. I need to put on the music for this.
I whip my hair back and forth. I whip my hair back and forth. I whip my hair back and forth. We can put that one on. That's Will Smith's daughter.
That's what I'm going for.
Willow.
Hold on.
Willow Smith.
Oh no, I'm looking for the... So whip hair back and forth.
I'm going to go with some chocolate brioche from this morning.
Okay. I'm gonna take off my hat first. Oh! Oh my god, it's caught in my hair.
Make full screen. Okay, wait. I can do that. I think we can do that. Let us stop share.
Oh, I couldn't make it full screen.
Well, I think I can. If I stop sharing, no, that won't work, will it? Optimize screen for video.
The thing I didn't account for in moving my hair back and forth was my earrings. Which I'm gonna have to reapply.
I've just clicked on optimize screen share for video clip. I don't know.
Ollie, you can comment on my wig reveal.
On your wig reveal?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm looking at trying to make the screen bigger, but I can't. I don't know.
Okay, so do you guys have any more requests? Oh, thanks. Love the wig reveal. Thanks, guys. Do you guys have any more requests of acrobatic moves you'd like to see Pandemic do?
Ollie,
do you want to suggest something?
Yeah, can you hop on one leg, go backwards, and then you put one foot down on one side, and then you put one foot down the other side? So you go like... Boom,
what is that,
boom,
hokey cokey?
Boom, 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 boom. No, it's what everyone's doing on TikTok. It's the... It
was hard to see. Sorry, guys. I don't know what that is.
It's
oh,
like,
Greg
it's
says,
like
Greg says death drop. Okay, shit, Greg. Okay, yeah, game on. Okay, Ollie, you're gonna I wish you could make the screen bigger. You're gonna have to tell me if you can see me. Can you see that?
I can see, yeah.
You need to be able to see the floor.
If I
okay, I feel like now maybe. Oh God. God, I've never done a death drop before. Hold on. Jesus. Is that okay? Maybe let me just put like a cushion down. Okay. So I'm gonna do like I feel like I need to do a kick and then a drop. Whew. Okay. Ready?
I'm making you host. So this is...
Almost. Let me try again.
Okay, if I could do that, you're the host now, so it should be permanently on you.
I hope so. Ha! Ah, that was good.
That's a death drop.
Well, it should be like it should be seamlessly down from being up, but I'm kind of cheating. It should be like
Codell.
I might do the quiz on the floor for a while. I feel like it's kind of I get better coverage of my outfit.
Yeah, it's a wide. It looks wider. It's
a wider frame.
Better light as well.
Huh?
It's better light, better lighting.
Good. I'm gonna stay here.
Okay.
But I do need to see the.
I feel like it's a bit bigger.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, so it's on you more now. Now I don't need to talk all the time, which I wasn't doing much of. But I think it goes on you like default now.
Should we have another shot of liquor for everyone?
Okay, let's do that.
Okay, guys. Pour your mezcal or your tequila, whatever it is. Oh, we're down to 13. Shit. Still, that's really good, I feel.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
I think I had some friends that were just gonna pop in and out later.
Yeah.
Having dinner and stuff.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, queers.
Cheers, my dears.
Ooh.
That's horrible.
I like me with short hair.
Right, I'm gonna move on to the next question. We have court proceedings, 90s court proceedings. Question 1. In what type of vehicle did O.J. Simpson flee from the police during the famous low-speed chase?
Yeah, it was actually low speed. I didn't realize that. I think it was like 35 per hour most of the time.
Really?
Yeah. Because I thought, I don't know, I remember that they were actually like pursuing him, but it was actually that he had guns in the car and was threatening to commit suicide. So then when I was researching this, I saw photos of people like standing out on the highway waving as he went past, because it was so televised. It interrupted any other kind of broadcasting.
People could just go out and watch it.
Yeah, people knew he was coming, and then they would stop on the highway, wherever it was in California, and get out of the car and kind of, wave as he went by.
Yeah.
So I think I imagined it as this much more like high speed kind of.
That's how, yeah, I watched the TV series that was at Netflix, I think, did it? With David Schwimmer and Cuba Gooding Jr. And that, yeah, he was like, I think went to his friend's house and then got into the car, had his friend in the car as well. And he was in the seat, maybe.
Should we go on to question 2?
Yeah.
Can you see my whole head?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've put it onto like just one screen now, so we don't see both of us, but it's a bigger,
We hope so.
video.
Oh my God, Greg said cancelled. Shit.
What? Oh no.
I'm in perpetual fear of being cancelled. Okay, question 2.
Question 2. That's you.
Which personal item did Lorena Bobbitt take from her husband and throw into a field?
Yeah, that's a very familiar story to people. So wait, is your wig a new wig you're wearing right now?
I was wearing this wig under my other wig. So because I thought in my mind I would just spin it and then the other wig would fly off and then I would have this, which I feel is also
that's what the wig reveal was then.
Yeah.
Oh, I was completely lost when you're talking about that.
All right, question.
You look very that 60s version, but that was done in the 90s. Well, like it was kind of a 90s take on the 60s.
I actually did think that earlier today. I felt very.
Oh, stealing the show.
Stealing the show.
That is.
Ooh.
Now we've got a cat's ass.
Oh, nice. Question 3.
What color was the dress in the Monica Lewinsky scandal? Yeah, what color was the dress?
I feel like we should speed up the pace.
Okay. Because we're losing people?
No.
We're losing fans?
No.
So what color was the dress in the Monica Lewinsky scandal? So that's before she went into the Oval Office.
I mean, I don't think he could have come on an entire dress. I don't think it's going to change the color.
When it was new, what color was the dress? before she met Bill Clinton.
I think it was still the same
Maybe
color.
she bought it for him, actually.
It was still the same color after he came on the dress. Just, yeah, there's maybe a patch.
I think it's a dress for sale as memorabilia. Or is it evidence? It's probably in the Smithsonian, actually.
Probably.
Yeah.
Let's go with question 4.
All right. You're up.
In the 1991 case, R versus R, the House of Lords determined that what was illegal under English criminal law?
Yeah. You kind of
All right.
either know it or you don't.
Question 5.
Which de facto dictator / CIA asset captured by US forces in Operation Nifty Package was sentenced to 40 years in prison by a Miami court in 1992 for drug trafficking, organized crime, and money laundering? I didn't. Yeah, this is slightly before my time. I was born in '85, so '92. I was young.
I was, yeah.
7.
Yeah, also.
What are you drinking there? Is that a
The Club Mate.
Club Mate? Yeah.
Yeah, if anyone from, if Michael or Aaron is watching. Yeah, Club Mate, it's one of my favorite things about Germany. For sure, hands down.
I tried a Club Mate at a pizza restaurant in Berlin, and it was very good. Healthy. It feels like it's a healthy drink.
Yeah.
Like kombucha.
Not as much as kombucha.
Not as much as kombucha.
No. I mean, it's actually nowhere near. Let's be real.
It's just tea. It's basically tea.
It's nothing like the full body cleanse you get from drinking.
You don't have anything alive in it. All right. Now's the break time, you see?
Okay, well, I felt like we needed to give it to people a little early. So let's just skip through this break time.
Okay. It was a nice color, though, choice that I picked for this break time.
It was a really good I do love orange and purple. I actually thought
orange and purple. Oh my, that's an amazing combo. Right.
I really want an orange and purple tracksuit.
That would be cool.
That would be cool.
I've seen an orange and purple car. We have the music round. So name that song and artist. So we're gonna be speaking lyrics.
Love Club Mate. Fantastic, Julian says. Yes.
Yeah.
I wish I could product placement Magucha Kombucha in this pub quiz. So maybe Julian, maybe we work on a little product placement deal. Maybe.
Okay. Yeah, we can do. But we can have sponsors. I'm sure YouTube.
Well, I feel like when we go viral, it's very important to have Magucha like at the forefront of our programming.
Yeah. every opening credit is sponsored by.
Everything is sponsored by Magucha.
Yeah. All right, let's go to the first one.
Okay.
Song 1.
Song 1.
You go for this one because I can never get it right.
She leads a lonely life. She leads a lonely life. When she woke up late in the morning light and the day had just begun.
Yeah.
Question 2.
Candlelight and soul forever. Dream of you and me together. Say you believe it. Say you believe it. That's quite it, yeah. Harking back to the young people of the 90s.
Very nice.
This.
Yeah.
All right. Song 3.
I thought I saw a man brought to life. He was warm. He came around like he was dignified. He showed me what it was to cry.
I kind of so want to sing these out. I'm holding myself back from blurting out the rest of the song, but I'm sure that's how I hope everyone else is feeling the same way, that these are just coming to them, and then the name and the song title and the artist come to you as well. Okay, so
I'm gonna drink my Club Mate crystal goblet.
I'm just a bachelor. I'm looking for a partner, someone who knows how to ride. without even falling off. I mean, that's poetic, isn't it?
Pure poetry.
Yeah.
Poetry.
Yeah,
Song lyrics like that nowadays.
I don't write them like that, no. I'm just a bachelor. I'm looking for a partner. Someone who knows how to love.
Fida and Adrian say we are literally singing out loud. This is what we want. I was thinking, because Fida and Adrian are such like 90s music people, I had them in mind.
She's had you in mind for, I think, most of these songs. I had to get my ones in there.
Yeah, I think most of the time I was like, would Fida and
Kept
Adrian
on saying, no. They're going to get it. They know this. Song 5. I love this one. I think, am I doing it?
Oh, am I? Okay, yeah. It's been 7 hours and 15 days since you took your love away. I go out every night and sleep all day. It's been 7 hours and 15 days since you took your love away. I go out every night and sleep all day.
It sounds like someone be annoyed. Like someone
I think
coming in after 15 days.
Bad. She's like,
yeah.
You know, she's trying
to. We
to.
don't want to say it might not be a female. It might be a male.
He or she, they are. They're
there or them.
Yeah.
And yeah, it could be either female or male. Who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe a point for each. Who knows?
Ooh, I like that bonus point. Yes, a bonus point for those of you who would get the double.
If you get a double
situation about.
It's not a co-author. One person wrote the song.
No, don't. Ollie, leave it cryptic. Leave it cryptic.
Sorry. All right. This is really difficult. Load up on guns. I'm trying to do it in a way that is straight. Load up on guns. Bring your friends. It's fun to lose and to pretend. Load up on guns. Bring your friends. It's fun to lose and to pretend. Yeah, that's the most different way to do it to the real way. Song 7.
Song 7. She's into superstitions, black cats and voodoo dolls. I feel a premonition. That girl is going to make me fall. She's into superstitions.
Don't sing it.
She's into superstitions, black cats and voodoo dolls. I feel a premonition. That girl is going to make me fall.
Have I spelled premonition correctly?
Is it premonition or premonition?
Premonition.
Lip sync for your bidet. This is okay. Next, I feel like the next pub quiz we have to have everybody on Zoom, and there will be a lip sync for your bidet challenge.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And I think we can then see bigger versions of ourselves.
I really hope so.
But I think we can record and then post this to YouTube Live for people that want to.
Yeah, people can.
Time, you know,
at a later date.
Becomes a channel now.
Yeah.
There's no stopping this.
There's no.
All right. Song 8. I think I do this one, don't I?
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, I got to do it. I've got to speak it. I bomb automatically, Socrates.
Atomically.
I bomb atomically. Socrates' philosophies and hypotheses can't define how I be dropping these mockeries. Lyrically perform armed robbery, flee with the lottery.
Iconic.
I bomb atomically. Socrates' philosophies and hypotheses can't define how I be dropping these mockeries. Lyrically performed armed robbery, flee with the lottery. I love saying that.
Yeah, you love it.
I do love saying that.
Ollie was like trying to do the complete like
genre.
Style in which it's done earlier, and I was like, oh, you need to neutralize those cadences.
I went off and did the whole song.
Yeah, you did.
Okay. Song 9.
Song 9. Oh, you do this, Ollie. This is you know.
She came from Greece. She had a thirst for knowledge. She started sculpture at St. Martin's College.
Studied sculpture.
She studied sculpture at St. Martin's College. She came from Greece. She had the thirst for knowledge. She studied sculpture at St. Martin's College. Song 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody in the car, come on, let's ride. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody in the car, come on, let's ride.
Come on, let's ride.
Come on, let's ride.
Come on, we got to go to the supermarket. That's good. Right.
That's the quiz.
That is the quiz. That's the end, everybody.
So now we get to read out. Let's have a break. Toilet break, drink break. And then let's come back and go through the answers.
We will indeed. I'm going to go to the back.
Can you use full screen to go over the answers because we don't need the PowerPoint.
Well, yeah, okay, we can do that. So if I do,
I'm going to go to the loo while you're dealing with the technological stuff.
Okay. I'm confused now. So I'm doing all that. Okay, we're still on YouTube Live, so that's good. Share screen has stopped. The shared window is closed. Okay. But we're still on live. That's great. Hello. I'm talking to a cat from London to Berlin. All right. Hello, everyone. It's me here now. So we're going to go through the answers. I don't have them. I've got some of the answers here. Julia was more organised than me, and she kept on all the answers. Right, is everyone? You're going to go through when we read them out. You get a point each, and then we're going to add them up. And then if you write in your scores, we can then read out the winner all together. So there'll be a 30-second delay after we've added them up, and then you send in your scores.
What are you saying, Ollie?
I'm just talking them through how to add up scores. Julia?
So, yes, I'm here. I'm just going to move back.
Live.
It's bigger. Yes.
So we're both on actually, how do I get it so we're both on the screen together?
I don't know, but I mean, at least it's better to know when we're full size.
Yeah,
Okay.
but every time somebody talks, they come up.
Yeah.
I've split it now.
Can you,
so
can you not go to gallery view and it will share participants?
Oh no, wait, I could. Yeah, I've got it on gallery view now, don't
I? No. It's on active speaker now.
Is that gallery view? Gallery view, there. Oh yeah, but there's a 30-second delay, that's why.
No, I still see it on my phone as. Anyway, let's just do it for now and go with it, and we'll work this out next time.
Okay.
Okay, so question 1 of the sports round.
Yep.
Which was, the answer is Gaza, as some of you wrote on the list.
Gascoigne is the answer.
Paul Gascoigne.
Paul Gascoigne.
I actually watched a video about, it was called Remembering Gaza's Cry. And they had Dr. Thomas Dixon, an expert on crying, an author of Weeping Britannia, Portrait of a Nation in Tears, weighing in on what Gaza crying in that match meant for Britain and British masculinity and football culture in general. And he was talking about how normally, like, it's not the first time that a sportsman has cried, but normally people cry if they win or lose or at the end of a career. And this was just like Gaza crying in the middle of the day, in the middle of the game, running up and down the pitch, weeping. So that, yeah, it was kind of this like very pivotal moment in seeing somebody cry like this.
It was indeed, yeah.
And it was because
Vinnie Jones was on the pitch with him, wasn't he? Was Vinnie Jones playing in that game? Because there was another photo of them. He grabbed his balls and squeezed them. I think it made him cry.
Yeah.
But yeah, the losing the semi.
It was because it was the second yellow card in a semi-final against Germany, so it meant his suspension from the final. Yeah, if anybody has like comments or recollections of this iconic moment, please do share in the comment section. And question 2.
Question 2.
Do you have question 2 up? This was the I should get them up on my phone in addition.
Yeah, so I closed it so they could see us big on this.
Yeah, get them up on another screen.
Yeah.
Vinnie Jones is Welsh. Jiva would like us to know.
Is he really?
Yeah, I didn't know that. I was talking about him because we were watching Snatch last night, and Vinnie Jones is in it.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, let's just pull up the.
There we go. Okay. So the Olympics.
Yeah.
So we got to name all the cities. I'm gonna share the screen then.
No, you don't need to share. Just say what the cities were.
Oh yeah. So we have the summer ones. The first one was Barcelona. Then it was 1992.
Okay.
Then it was Atlanta in 1996. And then it was Sydney in 2000. And the winter ones were Albertville in France in 92. Lillehammer in Norway in 94. And Nagano in Japan. And that was it. Nagano in 98. So Albertville 92, Lillehammer 94, Nagano 98.
Nagano. And then question 3, which American sprinter won 4 gold medals at Atlanta and became the first man to win the 200-meter and 400-meter dash is Michael Dwayne Johnson.
Michael Dwayne Johnson, yeah.
And question 4, a hockey player nicknamed the Great One was famed for his number 99 jersey. This was?
Greg Grzeski.
Wayne Gretzky.
Wayne Gretzky, sorry. Greg Grzeski is the tennis player. Wayne Gretzky.
Wayne Gretzky.
I was close. They're both Canadian.
And you do question 5.
Question 5 is, who was the first person to spin 900 degrees on a skateboard? Tony Hawk. The great Tony Hawk.
Oh, I was supposed to do a kickflip next time. I
saw Tony Hawk at the X Games, and I think I saw him do a 900, but I kind of get confused with this event happening the same year, and I thought I saw it, but right.
Okay.
Film and quiz.
And film and TV round.
So how's everyone doing the first rounds out of 5?
Yeah, how did you guys find it? Also, let us know if you want us to speed up or slow down.
Yeah.
If we're going to go too slow.
Question 1. What is the surname of Will Smith's family he lives with in Bel Air? The answer is Banks family. And the bonus point for Jeffrey's surname, who was the butler, his surname was Butler. Jeffrey Butler. And Judge Banks, what was his first name? Will Smith's uncle. How can we not remember this? Phil, Uncle Phil.
So,
Friends, Joey Tribbiani. How many sisters did he have? He had 7 sisters. If you can name them all, well done for yourself, but we're not going to go through those all.
no.
Jurassic Park.
Question 3. In Jurassic Park, what exactly was referred to as a clever girl? This is a velociraptor.
It was a velociraptor, that's correct.
Yeah.
Not the T-Rex.
No, not the T-Rex.
The one that went like that is actually not, that's a cross between a velociraptor and another dinosaur. It doesn't actually exist.
Is it?
Yeah.
What is it called?
They made it up. It's a made up dinosaur.
But was
It had elements of a velociraptor.
okay.
But that was the one. But the one that he's hunting, that's a velociraptor. Question 4. 90s romantic comedy. Does Edward drive a silver Lotus because Ferrari and Porsche did not want to be associated with the subject matter? And the answer is...
Pretty woman walking
down the street.
Pretty woman.
La, 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 la. Answer's Pretty Woman.
Yeah. Apparently, the production assistant approached Porsche and Ferrari, and they both turned it down because they didn't want to be associated with soliciting street prostitution. And I think because they first wanted a Ferrari, then they wanted a Porsche 911 because it's such a Wall Street banker's car. And then I think Porsche was still pissed off about risky business, not consulting for a sponsored placement. So they said no. And then Lotus was like, yeah, we'll do it. So it was a Lotus Esprit.
And maybe helped Lotus in sales in America.
I think it, oh yeah, definitely. It actually boosted the car orders in the United States of Lotus tripled between 1990 and 91. So
wow, that's just the power of
too bad Ferrari. Yeah.
Amazing. Okay, moving on to question 5. Which boozy 90s TV character injected herself and her best friend with the substance Paradox in order to make her face paralyzed? And this is from Absolutely Fabulous. The answer is Patsy Kensit. Patsy, we'd accept.
Wait, Jiva says, what is Jeffrey's last name?
Jeffrey's last name is Butler.
Okay, yeah, Butler.
Jeffrey Butler.
Jeffrey Butler. So yeah, in that episode of AbFab, it's Paradox is this dangerous chemical that was used in Iraq. That's also doubling as like a do-it-yourself Botox treatment. I wish I had some Paradox right now.
So just like a cement in your forehead and just.
Well, she injects Adina with it when Adina's sleeping, because Adina has decided that what did she say? I think she's decided that having one job is so last millennium. So yeah. she's doing like talk shows, and then she goes on to this morning show with what's the famous thing, Richard and Judy. Yeah. And then first Patsy injects herself, and then the night before she injects Adina when she's sleeping, and then Adina's whole face becomes paralyzed from the neck up, so she like loses the interview. Great episode.
That is good. Okay, so next one.
Okay, next one.
I'm just going to experiment with trying to get us both on screen by doing share screen.
Okay.
Then.
Oh, my cats are really excited. They're chasing each other around.
So if I share the desktop, is that how we can do it? No, you can't share the desktop. Oh no, here. Okay, my password. Right. Julia?
Yeah. Pam,
sorry. Yeah, but it doesn't come up.
Okay, let's just keep it as we were.
Yeah, keep it like that.
So round 3?
Yes. So the peaceful separation of which two countries in 1993 was known as the Velvet Divorce?
And that's the Czech Republic and Slovakia. It was named after the Velvet Revolution of 1989, which was the peaceful end of communist rule following large protests.
Who wrote Eddie? David.
Oh, Jiva wrote Eddie instead of.
Wrote Eddie.
Oh, yeah. I mean.
You gonna give it to him?
Well, I think the question was the show, right? The question was in which. Wait, hold on.
No, TV.
Oh, no, it was the character. Yeah.
Next time.
I feel like, I mean, I would give that to Jiva. If it's.
You got Eddie, yeah.
Also,
Eddie did take it as well.
Also, the pun that Jiva made, I feel like this gives him the credit to kind of take that point.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay. That's true. He gets a point for the pun. So, the Velvet Divorce.
The Velvet Divorce was Czech Republic and Slovakia in 1993.
Czech Republic and Slovakia.
And then we have question 2/6.
Here we go. Which was?
Following the breakup of the Soviet Union, 15 countries were formed. Name 6. So I'm going to read through all.
Name 7.
Oh, name 7. Sorry, 7. So in alphabetical order: Armenia, Azerbaijan, Belarus, Estonia, Georgia, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Latvia, Lithuania, Moldova, Russia, Tajikistan, Turkmenistan, Ukraine, Uzbekistan.
Well done.
Yeah. So I don't need to read that again. It's too long.
Yeah. Okay, so that was question 2/6. Now we have question 3. In which formerly besieged city would you find the ICAR canned beef monument satirizes the shortcomings of humanitarian relief efforts during the longest airlift in history? That was. Yeah.
That was Sarajevo. So
oh, yeah.
Was a 1 meter high golden can of beef that was erected by artists in Sarajevo in 2007. And it was dubbed a monument to the international community from the grateful citizens of Sarajevo. So this was kind of a satirical commentary on the humanitarian relief efforts that were. So the international community was flying in canned food and other humanitarian goods, medicines during the siege of Sarajevo by Serb forces in 1992 till 1995. But often the food was 20 years out of date. It was canned food from the war in Vietnam. And I think other shipments were leftovers of pork, which for a Muslim majority country was not viable.
So it was spam, beef.
I mean, I don't really know what I guess similar to spam. Yeah. So it was either like rancid spam or other pork products that were inedible.
Wow. Okay. Question 4. Which of these 4 facts about Saddam Hussein is a lie? He received the key to the city of Detroit. That's difficult to say. He received the key to the city of Detroit. That's true. He penned a best-selling romance novel. That is also true.
It's true. It was called Zabiba and the King, and it was written in 2000 with the help of ghostwriters. It was a love story about a powerful ruler of medieval Iraq and a beautiful commoner, Zabiba. It was set into Crete, which is Saddam's hometown, and it was an allegory for Saddam Hussein and the Iraqi people. So he was this medieval king, and Zabiba was the Iraqi people. Yeah. So this is true.
Good memory of all of that.
Oh, I've made notes. But he actually wrote 4 novels. Another one, I think, Begone, something Man Begone, about the U.S. offensive in Kuwait.
And he also commissioned the Quran written in his own blood. That is also true.
That is true.
Do you know anything about that?
I do. So over 2 years in the late 90s, he drew 27 liters of blood. So he would sit with a nurse and with an expert calligrapher and write out the Quran in his own blood. And this would be haram in Islam. So it's like really forbidden. And now apparently the Quran is in a mosque in Baghdad in a vault, and people don't really know what to do with it because it's this relic of the Saddam era, but it's also Quran, so you can't dispose of it. So it's kind of,
And he was not a guest of Donald Trump's at Mar-a-Lago.
No, he never visited Trump at Mar-a-Lago.
No. But I'm sure he's had his fair share of world leaders, shall we say, at Mar-a-Lago before he was president. Okay, so that was question 4. Moving on to question 5. The 1999 Kargil War was fought along the line of control between which 2 countries? And the answer is, of course, India and Pakistan.
Yeah.
It's India and Pakistan. Yeah, I did not know it was the Kargil War myself. I
think for me, the line of control would have given that away. I don't remember the Kargil War.
Yeah, I guess I didn't really know much about the line of control in that term.
No.
Border, I guess it was referred to as. Okay.
Cool. It says, what's the painting behind you? So hot. Yeah, for anybody wanting to know about this painting, this is my brother Scott, who's lying there in repose with this woman lying across him, his ex-girlfriend Saide, who painted this. Very talented artist. And then I found it rolled up after we'd moved house, and then got it stretched over this wooden frame. And now it's come with me everywhere I go.
Yeah. Drove it over to Berlin.
Yeah, you drove me over with it. Aww.
I drove over in the camper van to Berlin with that painting.
That was fun. That was it was such a quick stretch on the Autobahn though.
Yeah, it was like just an hour or 2 when you get into Germany, and the summer you're in Berlin.
Yeah.
Not quite that, but it feels like that.
Yeah. Yeah, and then Frida met us in Rotterdam.
Yeah, she did.
Fun. She was there for part of the journey.
Right. 90s photo round now. So the first photograph, which I'm going to put them up, yeah? Should I put it up or just say it out?
I think it's good to put the photos up because then people can see and be like,
They can remember which one it was, okay.
Yeah.
Share screen, keynote, share. Right. So this first one was Rodney King, which was 1993, wasn't it?
Yeah. No, wait. The Rodney King photo, was it?
Yeah.
No. This is 91.
Oh, sorry, 91.
Because the LA riots were 92, but the video of Rodney King was March 91, and then it was after when the 4 police officers who had dragged him out of his car were put on trial. They were acquitted in 92.
Oh, okay.
And then shortly after the LA riots started.
So that's Rodney King for the first photograph. Then we have the second one, which is Halley's Comet. And that was, you got it there? 94?
Yeah.
94? 95?
No, 7.
It's 97. Damn it.
Yeah. So it was an unusually bright comet that reached its closest point in its closest approach to Earth in 1997. And there was a cult near San Diego in Rancho Santa Fe that I think around 40 members committed suicide as the comet passed because they thought that they would enter an alien spacecraft behind the comet. Maybe they were drinking too much kombucha or not enough kombucha. I don't know.
They
Or
thought alien spacecraft was behind it.
maybe they're there drinking kombucha right now.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the next one.
Oh, Greg says, are there half points for this round if you get the year wrong? Yes. So it's
There is.
It's 1 point for the event and 1 point for the year. So, yeah, yes.
Great.
Not half points, but you get a point for each.
Yeah, I can see myself now. I disappeared for a second there. So this one is the peace pact between Israel and Palestine in 19...
It's the Oslo One Accord.
The Oslo One Accord.
I guess if you said peace pact.
I want to accept peace pact, yeah.
Okay, we could accept peace pact.
Remember the Oslo One Accord is... If you said Oslo Accord or...
If you said Oslo Accords, that's fine.
Yeah.
Because Oslo 2 was in 1995.
And this was 1994.
And this was, I think, the first, because this was in Washington, D.C. with Clinton present, but they signed the agreement in secret in Oslo earlier that year. And yeah, Yitzhak Rabin is shaking hands with Yasser Arafat, and he recognized the PLO as a representative of the Palestinian people, and Yasser Arafat recognized the state of Israel. But yeah, it didn't really lead anywhere, and the second intifada began in 2000.
Okay. This one I know.
Oh yeah, I half gave this away.
This is France 98 World Cup, and that's David Beckham being sent off against Argentina. It was the semi-finals, was it?
No, it was the round of 16.
Oh gosh, yeah. So he missed out the first round.
Well, England went out on penalties.
Did they?
Yeah.
I remember.
So basically, he was fouled by Diego Simon and the Argentinian captain, I think, and then he stuck his leg out. So I remember this really well. This like close up of him lying on the ground and he sticks his leg out. And so yeah, he was sent off, and he went from the hero of the World Cup to being completely vilified. I think either the Sun or the Daily Mirror printed out dartboards with Beckham in the middle.
Yeah, he did like a little leg flick type thing.
Yeah.
And he kind of denied it. It was sort of just a reaction, heat of the moment as well. But
okay, I think Scott is definitely on my dad's live YouTube comments because he's telling me Arafat was a babe. Totes.
Let's just go back and look at Arafat.
Is he a babe? I mean, I love the profile. Like
his face is sort of hidden there a bit in the shadow.
It's hidden by the keffiyeh, but I'm loving that. I'm loving the nose. Yeah, nice facial hair too. I definitely. What about wait? What about if it was marry, rim, kill, Clinton, Rabin, Arafat?
Or Haley's comment.
No, there's reason there. Marry, rim, kill, Clinton.
Thank goodness we're not doing the next photo in this.
Ollie, you need to answer.
Oh, me? Okay, I thought it was going out to the comments.
We'll each.
I would marry.
Go back to the photo. Go back to the photo.
Okay. Well, yeah, Rim, Clinton, marry and kill the other two.
Who would you kill?
I can't say that. That would be. That would be under.
I definitely. Oh God, I don't want to kill Yitzhak Rabin because. Oh God.
You just remember this on YouTube Live as well to the public.
I know, but with Rabin and Arafat, you also have to consider the.
You want to turn this video into a different type of video.
I think I would kill Clinton because it has less political.
You can't say that on the internet.
Oh, sorry. Okay, well, I would love Clinton and let him go because it would have less political implications.
Yeah.
I feel like God, that's hard. Maybe Rabin and marry Arafat. I feel like I'd live a better life of like poetry and late night chats with Arafat. Yeah.
I'll just let that hang there. Right, on to Diana. Segueing on to Diana. Hey,
Great.
I don't know why can people see me? Because active screen thing, I don't know. Maybe it's working now. I had it on the double one. I don't know it was coming up. All right, so this is the year that Diana was divorcing Charles.
Charles. It was.
Charles.
This was the so this was she was at a Vanity Fair party wearing this stunning off-the-shoulder black silk form-fitting dress by Stambolian. And this was the night that this on nationwide television, there was this documentary broadcast in which Charles admitted to having an affair with Camilla Parker Bowles. So and she actually had this dress 2 years before, I think. So she'd had it for a while, but she thought it was too risky for her to wear. And then the night that they released this documentary, I guess she was just like, fuck it. So I love that.
Dress.
Love that.
Good.
Yes.
I mean, that bling necklace around her. Which
The
I
king.
would wear with a t-shirt. Did she get? Yeah. Well, do you think it's hers or does it belong to the woman?
Yeah, I feel like
I feel like Kate Winslet's missing something.
Kate Winslet. This is the Titanic. They
had it all along.
Had an alternate ending, but then
and Diana wore it in the 90s, just before the big film came out. I'm sure that was the case.
There's some conspiracy.
Your dad or your brother has said, "Who are you putting your tongue in, Ollie?"
I'm sure. I mean,
so I'm hoping it's not your dad.
You gotta rim Yasser. Oh, Scott says you gotta rim Yasser. You know he keeps it clean. True.
And he said Google a young Yasser.
I feel like I would give this, if Yasser was alive, I would totally give him this happy bow, because he would know the value of it. So yeah, I'd marry Rabin, go and live on a kibbutz somewhere, and rim Yasser.
And now we got Mandela.
I mean, any segue.
We got Winnie and Nelson.
Good segue.
We got Winnie and Nelson. Okay.
We got Winnie and Nelson. So this was what was the year? It was 1990. 1990. So it was February 11th, 1990. So it was 30 years this year. He was released after 27 years of being.
This is him leaving Robin's Island.
No, he was in Robin Island for the first part, and then he was moved to some Dutch name with a V. Yeah. So this is him being released from that prison with Winnie Mandela, his wife at the time, who's also an activist.
Yeah. Okay. And then this is Evander Holyfield. Evander? It's not Evander. Yolanda. No.
Oh wait, we didn't say the year for Princess Di revenge dress.
Oh, sorry.
1994. And then Mandela
1990, and then Holyfield with Mike Tyson biting his ear off.
Yeah.
Of course, was 98?
97.
Damn, sorry, 97.
Yeah, and he bit off a one inch piece of cartilage and then spit it onto the ring floor. And initially, because he did the first bite and then the fight continued, and then he actually bit him again. And I think the second time didn't take out a piece of ear or anything, but the piece of ear was on the floor of the ring, and then he was temporarily suspended. And apparently Holyfield and Tyson are close friends now after the fight. Yeah.
No, Tyson does a podcast called Hot Boxing, which is definitely worth watching. Yeah,
there's a lot of
he just interviewed Eminem, was the last interview, and it's one of Eminem's only kind of hour-long or so interview that he's sort of done in a long time. So I think in his podcast he just talks about this fight and biting the ear off, and he goes into detail. But there's also a great documentary about Tyson. I'm assuming it's called Tyson or Mike Tyson, but it was about 10 years ago it came out, and it was fantastic. Footage. He's a smart man. What is this famous? What's the one? You don't know what you've done in life until you've been punched in the face. Something like that. Everyone thinks they know. That's it. Everyone thinks they know it all until they've been punched in the face.
Yeah.
It's a great quote. Okay, 90s epidemics, pandemics.
Pan/epidemics. So, question 1. What is it? Oh, Greg says 7 out of 14. Let us know how you guys are doing.
Yeah, at the end. Nice one, Greg.
So, question 1 is the female condom.
Female condom for question 1.
Yeah.
Invented
and I think
by
there were versions of this made out of different types of like animal skin and stuff going back centuries. But it was launched in its modern form made out of polyurethane in the early 90s. And yeah, I think female condoms are still used. Like there was this whole thing a few years ago. They were going to start reproducing them in non-crinkly latex. I don't really know where that went.
What does non-crinkly latex mean?
Well, because one of the complaints I think there was just a lot of cultural stigma against them. And one of the
wash and everything as well all the time.
People do reuse them, and they're actually more common in Africa because people reuse them, and it's something you can put in and leave in. And I think it actually because the ring is quite big and comes out of like it can come outside, so it provides a little bit more protection for like skin contact things like herpes. And yeah, so I think they're quite common, but yeah.
In 1993 it was a big thing.
That's when the FDA approved it.
Yeah. Right.
Femdom. Yes, femdom. Nice. Adrian and Fina, 2 out of 14. The music rounds come. Okay, so yeah.
The answer to this, the causative agent of mad cow disease, is probably a prion. What is a prion? A prion is an abnormal protein. The answer is D, an abnormal protein. So there you go. You now know what a prion is. Question 3.
Which type of hantavirus was dubbed the virus without a name after causing an outbreak of pulmonary illness in the southern United States in 1993? And this is the virus sin nombre, which is Spanish for virus without a name. Yes. And it was the reservoir was deer mice, their droppings. This was in the Four Corners of the US in 93.
Yeah. I do not remember this happening myself.
I remember reading about it afterwards, like when I was a kid, and I remember, thinking when we go camping and stuff.
So across Texas, was that then?
I think it was more like New Mexico and Arizona, the Four Corners in New Mexico, Colorado, Arizona, and Nevada.
Oh, not California then?
No.
Oh.
No, they're these states that make Four Corners.
Right. Question 4. Which American fast food chain selling the Monster Burger with the slogan "It's so good, it's scary" was the center of the infamous 1993 E. coli outbreak that infected over 700 people? The answer is Jack in the Box.
Yes.
Which we don't have in the UK. But yeah, Jack in the Box. I remember the adverts with the big head. The guy in the suit. Was that right? Or am I getting confused with an insurance company or something?
I don't know.
And there was also Burger King, did the king with the big head.
A lot of big heads in fast food. Question 5.
So tell them about this one.
Oh, I don't know anything.
we just know that.
Question 5.
Question 5, all right.
Oh, Dennis says absolutely slaying this section. What a surprise. Let's see how you do with the In the 1990s, several West African nations were affected by an outbreak of Koro, a psychological disorder in which an individual believes he has a shrinking penis. Koro comes, Sabrina asked there, comes from the Malay word for sea, turtle.
Turtle.
If you have that like retracting thing of the turtle.
Yeah.
You can make us full screen again, Ollie, by the way.
Make us. Okay, yeah. It's true.
Yeah, because this isn't so interesting.
Stop share.
Yeah, so that was this epidemic, and it spread around, I think, from like Nigeria to Congo. It spread, it like you could chart the spread of this
Worm, the turtle.
Yeah, the people reporting, I think in West Africa it was more that people were reporting that their genitals had been stolen rather than shrinking. But there's been various outbreaks in China, but it's been shrinking. And also apparently in Europe in the Middle Ages, certain guides towards finding witches, they would allege that witches stored genitals in birds' nests and fed them oats and corn. And they were these little like animals kind of living around. I mean, no comment.
Yeah, no comment on that one. I'm trying to think why oats and corn.
No comment to the amount of birds.
I mean, cornflakes and oats, so that's like breakfast feeding.
That's what I feed my penis worms.
Yeah, I feed a cornflakes.
You feed your dick cornflakes. Oh, Ollie.
Cornflakes, a pint of cornflakes.
At least give it some Wheaties, like
milk with it. It's milk.
Breakfast of champions, like, come on.
Right, we're on to OJ. We're on to court proceedings.
Yeah, Fida and Adrian guessed the turtle head going in. Well done. Yeah, court.
Turtle head, nice. Well done. Yeah. So the court proceedings question.
Yes.
In what type of vehicle did O.J. Simpson flee the police from during the famous low-speed chase? It was a white Denver Bronco. And
it was a. Wait, is it a Denver Bronco? It's not the football team.
Sorry. What is it called?
It was a Bronco.
It's a Bronco. It's not a Denver Bronco. Sorry.
It was a Bronco. I don't know the year.
I'm sure it was there was something else in the title, a white something Bronco.
It was a Bronco. We'll take Bronco.
We'll pick it up in a second. We're missing one part of that name. It was a Bronco.
Then question 2: which personal item?
It was a Ford. It was a Ford Bronco.
Yeah, Ford Bronco.
Ford Bronco. Yeah. Okay.
Ford. Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. So, which personal item did Lorena Bobbitt take from her husband and throw into a field? It was
a penis. We have 3 penis questions in a row. Well, not in a row, but nearly.
I mean, maybe we should have changed that, but it's a nice interlude.
Yeah, it was a famous. I mean, whenever I think of early 90s, I do think of this story. I can remember.
And he apparently went because he had the penis was chopped off. She chopped off his penis, and he had allegedly raped and abused her. And then one night she was just like chopped up the penis, then left with it in her car and threw it into a field. And then it was picked up and surgically reattached. And then he actually starred in a number of porn movies I think in the 90s or 2000s.
Yeah, we found this out in Wikipedia.
Yeah.
We didn't go digging about his movie collection or anything.
My dad actually found the arm of Def Leppard's drummer.
Say that again.
You know how Def Leppard, one of the drummers, doesn't have an arm?
I didn't know that, but okay.
So apparently, because that was in Sheffield, and my dad was following him or was behind him in a car when he had the accident and lost his arm, and then got his arm and put it in an ice bucket. And they tried to reattach it, but it didn't take. No,
you shouldn't put body parts in ice. I found that out the hard way.
Really?
Yeah, my thumb. It was chopped off when I was 2, and they put it in ice. And
Your
when it goes in water, it goes all soggy.
Your thumb,
Yeah, my thumb.
even now.
It's not soggy now. I haven't got a soggy thumb now. They
Ollie,
reattached
I
it.
want you to have a soggy thumb for all future pub quizzes.
They reattached it, but it does have a slightly shorter.
Wow, I didn't know. How did you chop up your thumb?
I've told you this before. I don't want to say it on YouTube live in case people are watching.
Sorry. We'll talk.
We'll talk later. You know about it. All right. The dress of Monica Lewinsky.
Yes.
Yeah. Who thinks it's black? That's wrong.
It's not black.
It was blue. Her dress was always blue.
Blue.
And it's not one of those internet things where you think it's black or think it's blue.
No, it was blue.
It was blue and white.
White, yeah. Crusty white. It was kind of like, I just think it's so shocking that they convinced her to keep the dress and then took it for a DNA sample. Like,
well, how long did she have the dress for?
I don't know, but I mean, it must have been a while because she was having all those phone conversations, and then who was the woman she was talking to that then convinced her to? It's terrible, like, actually.
Yeah, she was really young when it all happened, so.
Yeah, and just this person being like, "Oh yeah, keep the dress, and we'll don't dry clean it, and we'll find the sperm sample on it." It's really sick.
When I lived in New York, I knew someone that lived in her building. They lived in the same buildings together, and she used to see her. And I think she was just like a recluse. I don't want to say that.
Julian says, haha, do you keep it in brine? We're not fermenting. Monica Lewinsky's dress was not fermented, Julian.
Yeah, that it might be in brine in the Smithsonian though. It could be in formaldehyde or something. They might have done a Damien Hirst of it. Okay, 1991. You can case R versus R. The House of Lords determined that what was illegal under English criminal law.
That was rape within marriage. So it was a case that was brought by somebody who was married and alleged that her husband had raped her. And before this case, before 1991, you couldn't make a claim of rape if you were married to someone under English common law, and this changed that.
Okay. Question 5. Which de facto dictator, CIA asset, captured by US forces in Operation Nifty Package, was sentenced to 40 years in prison by Miami court in 1992 for drug trafficking, organized crime, and money laundering? And
that is Noriega.
Noriega.
Yeah.
Just Noriega. Like Adele.
Fidel?
Or Madonna.
Don't make me do another marry, rim, kill. Fidel, Noriega, Madonna.
Well, that would be quite easy.
Would it? Yeah. But yeah, so that was Manuel Noriega. And I didn't know it was called Operation Nifty Package, which was authorized under George H.W. Bush to go into Panama. And they sent 26,000 troops into Panama to basically do this coup and capture Noriega, who hid in the Vatican embassy until the US blasted really loud rock music, I think for 10 days, and then he surrendered. And yeah, he was a former... Huh?
Do we know what rock music they played?
Yes, actually they played, I remember they played the Clash, You Fought the Law, this one. They played AC/DC and some other things. It's, yeah, when you, like, they published this US list of like songs that they would play at high volume in torture, right? This was, I don't know, it's really dark.
Yeah.
So yeah, so they played this outside the Vatican embassy until he finally surrendered. And he had been I think he was he was never like officially in power, I think, but he was he'd been kind of behind the Panamanian government. And yeah, he was a CIA asset for many years. So he was working with like the Contras in Nicaragua and El Salvador, and he was also associated with the Medellin cartel and smuggling drugs and everything. And then, yeah.
Why would you think it was called Operation Nifty Package?
I don't know. I
How
think
did they come up with these names?
Well, the whole operation in Panama, I think, was called Operation Just Cause, which was basically because he just knew too much, because he'd been George H.W. Bush had met him many times and had many dealings with him under Reagan during the time of the Iran-Contra scandal in '88. Yeah. And so it was just, yeah, I don't know. I guess it was this nifty package that the U.S. had to get out. And when he was tried in Miami, the court refused to hear any evidence relating to his work for the CIA or the fact that he'd met Bush or anything like this.
Mm-hmm. So I was just reading a comment. Dennis says, great torture playlist on Spotify, FYI.
Thanks.
Very funny. Okay.
We have the opinion from an official MD PhD. He says, and this is good to know.
Yeah.
Wait, wrap it in the moist paper towel to protect it from the cold ice, and then put that in a plastic bag, and put that plastic bag in a plastic bag with ice. Maybe I'm going to screenshot.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah. That would be correct. Okay. You just don't want water to like.
You don't want water on it. You want the temperature.
To be a membrane on the water. Yeah.
Okay.
Because on me, it fell off a couple of weeks later.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember. Mm.
And the dog found it.
Yeah.
Right. Song one.
Yeah, right.
It's not. I'm going to sing it out. She leads a lonely life, but it's not that one.
Wait. Are we on that round? I thought we were on.
Yeah, we've done the break.
Yeah, we are?
Yeah.
Okay, no. Okay.
So song one is, you're going to play it?
Oh, I could do.
Yeah, that would be, we got 13 people. That's pretty good.
Oh, that's pretty good. We're keeping our numbers.
I know, yeah. Thank you, everyone, for...
Yeah, thanks for...
Really there.
Okay, here it is. Do you hear it?
Na.
Fast forward. All that she wants is another baby. So that's ace of base. All that she wants is another baby. That's okay.
All. Song two. Candlelight and Soul Forever. Dream of you and me together. Say you believe it. Say you believe it. That's the Spice Girls. Two become one.
Yes. How are Peter and Adrian doing on this round? I want to know.
Julie, put a picture up of.
Oh, I need to plug in this conveniently left extra long charger.
All right, so we're going to go on to question 3 now. I thought I saw a man brought to life. He was warm, he came around, and he was dignified. He showed me what it was to cry. What was that one? Natalie Imbruglia.
Natalie Imbruglia. I want to play this.
Torn. Natalie Imbruglia, Torn. I thought I saw a man brought to life. Okay, I'm not going to sing it twice.
You're so 90s. Lying naked on the floor.
Lying naked on the floor. But it's called Torn, isn't it?
Oh, it's called Torn, but that's the, yeah.
Right. Song 4.
Wait,
I'm
let
a-
me read it. Oh no, you go ahead. I can't find them.
I'm just a bachelor. I'm looking for a partner, someone who knows how to ride. You gotta tell me who this is. I forget the name.
This is Genuine, My Pony.
Genuine, My Pony. Okay.
I wanted to play that. I should have it.
Did anyone get-
And then question 5. Wait, I need to pull them up again.
No, it's question 4. I'm just a bachelor. I'm looking for a partner. Someone. Oh, we've done that one, haven't we?
That was the
That
pony.
was that.
Okay,
question
and then
5. It's been 7 hours and 15 days since I took your love away. I go out every night and I sleep all day. That is originally by Prince, but we will accept
Sinead
Sinead
O'Connor.
O'Connor.
And
Sinead-
2 points if you get both of them, or like, yeah, because you got 1 point for the artist and 1 point for the song.
So that's 3 points then.
Yeah.
So that's Sinead O'Connor and Prince for 3 points with the title of the song. Okay, song 6. I'm just going to sing this one. Load up on guns and bring your friends. It's fun to lose and to pretend. That's, of course, Nirvana. Smells Like Teen Spirit.
And then Jiva says Beth. Who's Beth?
Aine's joining. Where's Aine? Hello, boy. Want to come and join in?
So then question 7. She's into superstitions, black cats, and voodoo dolls. I feel a premonition that girl's gonna make me fall. This is Living La Vida Loca.
Ricky Martin.
Ricky Martin.
And I've got Einstein here. It's making an appearance.
He's living La Vida Loca right now.
He smells a bit.
Nice.
All right. No. Okay, here. Can I wrap this one now?
Okay, yeah.
Abomatomically, Socrates' philosophies and hypotheses can't define. I'd be dropping these muckeries, lyrically performed and robberies, flee with the lottery.
Needless to say, Wu-Tang triumph.
Wu-Tang triumph. Wu-Tang triumph. I enjoyed that. She came from Greece and she had a thirst for knowledge. She studied sculpture at St. Martin's College. That's what I caught her eye. That's of course pulp common people.
And then number 10, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, everybody in the car, let's ride. And it's Mambo number 5.
By
Lou, what's his name?
Lou Dobbs, Lou Reed.
Lou Reed.
Louis Wenger. Wenger. So Wenger? I think it's Wenger. Vegas. Maybe Vegas. It could be Louis Vegas.
It's Lou Bega.
Lou Bega. There's the one. Lou Bega. For all those points. All right, everyone. We're now going to add up the scores. Or you just tell us what they are. 10.0 out of 10. So send in the scores and we'll put them up out loud.
And just feel free to comment.
Yeah, comment your scores in.
This is, I think next time we should do it on Zoom so we can just have a chat after.
Yeah, definitely. But
But
it's been fun. So we got 17 points from Frida and Adrian.
Okay. Jiva has no idea.
Greg, 5 out of 10.
Okay. But there was more than 10.
Yeah, everyone, there's more than 10.
you're
You've got to add up all of the points.
Okay, the last round was out of 20 because you got 1 point for the artist and 1 point for the song.
So every round you've done, add up what you got in each one, and then just total them all up.
Total them up.
And then tell us what the total is as well.
Yeah, tell us what the total is, and I'll decide who I'm giving this bidet to. My mind can still be swayed. So I don't know if anybody wants to.
Julian got 5 points. That's very good.
The last round, though, yeah. But it was the last round was out of 20, guys. So 1 point for the artist, 1 point for the song. Also, the photo round is 1 point for the year, 1 point for the event.
And Dennis got 0 out of 20. A big change from 0 out of 10.
Yeah, we should have put some like Rammstein and REM.
Eva got 16. Very well done.
Wow.
So we got 16, we got 17. I feel like everyone's just focused on the last round, really.
Well, yeah, do the last round and then add everything up.
Yeah, but they're not doing that. They're just counting. Yeah, we got large gaps in the score sheet. Did anyone get 1 point in the first round? Okay, 25 points all up. So how many of those that out of? So yeah, it's 5, 10. Well, then we got one for Jeffrey as well. So we got 11 in the first 2 rounds.
Okay.
Then plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wait, are we do? Yeah, USSR is all 1 point, isn't it? So it's 16. What did I say? There we go, 59. So we got 25 out of 59 from Fida. What?
No, it's funny.
Naps are taken, calls were made.
I'm like losing the plot on our total. But just people keep updating and add up your cumulative score.
Yeah, so everyone go through it and just post it up. We'll give you a few more minutes, and then we'll announce the winner. There's 10 people watching now.
Oh shit! Okay, we got to up our game.
Yeah, we're losing people. We're losing.
Just depends how badly they want this bidet.
We've got a maximum amount of people that you're allowed to socialize with in this day and age. Okay, so we've got Greg on 25 out of 45, Fida on 25 out of 59.
Wait, let me write these down so we're keeping track of that chat.
And then you're gonna do the big announcement.
Okay, so for the total score of everything you guys got in the quiz, Fida is at.
This has got to be one of the longest pub quizzes done on the internet during lockdown across the planet.
With God, can everyone just type one more time their final scores or WhatsApp them to me?
I don't know. People are flaking on the scoring. Okay, scores are coming in.
Okay.
We might need some team names because we don't know.
No, I think we know.
We know, okay. We know the real players. There could be lots of people watching, playing at home, but they haven't commented.
Well, if you're playing at home, speak up now.
Yeah, if you mean like doing this on your own and not wanting to get involved in the chat, Now's your chance to speak up.
You know what? I think I'm just gonna give the bidet to Jiva for that pun.
We're draining Dennis's battery.
Okay, Jiva. I feel like Jiva wins unless anybody else has a high score.
Jiva, congratulations, you've won
Congratulations, Jiva.
the 90th
this
Extravaganza
fun.
Pub Quiz 2020.
You've won a bidet. I'm gonna mail it to you. Enjoy.
Well done, well done. And
Well
thank you
done,
everyone
guys.
for joining in. And
Thank you so much for joining. I'll send a Jiva says no.
don't send it. She'll clean it before sending it. It'll be sterilized.
It's not used. I'll sterilize the surfaces though.
But I mean, the cardboard box needs to be sterilized as well.
So yeah, thanks for joining us. Please, yeah, just leave any questions and comments. And if there's another topic you'd like us to cover for a pub quiz, like, yeah.
Name it, and we'll get the technical issues sorted so that
we'll trivialize it.
Yeah,
give you lots of fresh facts. Well. So yeah, thank you.
Any comments about what we've done right and what we've done wrong will be appreciated.
Yeah, let us know. This is the first time. Obviously, we know we have to work on the tiny screen situation. But
yeah, I think we can maybe just do Zoom next time.
I think we should just Zoom because it would be fun to hear from you guys too. Yeah.
All right, we're going to sign off now. So
bye
everyone. I'm going to hang up on YouTube Live.
Good night.
Good night.
Yeah, we'll leave it up if you want to rewatch it or send it.
Yeah, it'll be up there. It'll be on YouTube.
Post it on social media, share it widely. Still trying to go viral.
Let's go viral. Night.
Bye.
Everyone. Bye.
Gute Nacht.
Leave me too.